Rightio. That was a pretty gnarly drive in here. I actually did do some permanent damage. Look at that. That is a gouge and a half in the car. Oh well, she'll buff out, as they say. So I've found camp. This is a clearing in what I believe to be is a very old and disused logging trail. So this is where I'm going to stay. This bit here was already cut. Look at the grains in there. How beautiful is that? It's almost too good to chuck on the fire, isn't it? Yeah. I'll see if I can resist it. Might be able to make another hammer, eh? Fire's going. Time to do the chicken. So, carefully clean off your food preparation surface. Okay, so let's get this bad boy out of the packet. I'll try not to get too much juice on my car, that'd be good. Right, now I've only just in the last second settled on how I'm going to do this. My original plan, I think, was to probably, the way I normally would have done something like this is to, because I want it to cook in a hurry, so I probably would have, I would have liked to have made a rack out of some wood, similar to when I did the rack of ribs over the campfire, and then cut the backbone out of this and butterfly it and tie it to the rack so that it cooks quicker, but I just couldn't be bothered stuffing around with making a rack and something to hold it and all that sort of stuff. So I've come up with another idea. It's going to take longer to cook, I think. It's also going to be exposed to the rain, so I don't know how that's going to go. But anyway, so what I've done, I've just got a length of paracord here, and I've got a just a bit of green wood stick tied to one end. So I'm just going to find this end, and I'm going to go in at the neck end. So, oh geez, it's just got stuffing in it and everything. Ugh, that feels lovely. Back in there. Alright, I didn't realise it had stuffing. Alright, so I've just gone in the neck hole at that end. Pull it through. It should. Oh, I thought it'd hang better than that. Okay. Alright, so let's tie the legs up. Never works the way you've got it in your mind, does it? But that'll bloody do. Let's go and figure out how to hang it up. Alright, I hope that works. I haven't figured out how I'm going to make it do evenly. I don't know. I'll probably end up bloody cutting slices of it and stick it on a stick and try and cook it, eat it. Anyway, we'll go with that for a while. I'm going to sit down for 5 minutes and figure out what I'm going to do about me what do you call it? The thing I sleep in. Oh, hammock. Which I think I am just going to go between those two trees. So yeah, I had a look at those trees, and I was just looking at them thinking about how I would do that, and it looks as though someone had previously had a hammock there. You could see where the straps were around, or I think they've just used rope because it's bitten into the bark a bit more than the straps do. And so I gave it a go. Look, it's not perfect, it's not my best hammock hang, but it's going to do for tonight. The chicken is also coming along. Let's have a look at that. All the stuffing fell out. It is cooking. So I've flipped it over and turned it around because obviously the bottom's gonna cook faster, and just this was facing the bottom, so I've turned it around. So yeah, it's really hot there, so I don't think it's going to be an issue. Actually, you can already see, I think some of the meat's starting to pull away. So yes, I'll be looking forward to that because I'm a bit biggish. Alright, I can't wait any longer. Starting to rain. I'm starving. Okay, let's give it a go, eh? It's been on there for a while, so certainly looks the goods, eh? Look at that. So there we go. No doubt it's going to be hot as hell. So at least try and get a wing off, eh? Oh. Well, that bit was good. But I really want to see if the breast is cooked. Look at that. Cooked perfect. Woohoo! Tiniest little bit of... Nah, that's cooked. That's just juice. Oh, that's so juicy. That is just cooked to perfection. Mmm. Oh, it's just so moist. Moist. I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to smash this thing. I'm starving. I haven't eaten all day. Oh, don't mind me while I kick back and have a feed. Alright, I made a fairly valiant effort. Oh, I'm so full. To eat that chicken. Anyway, it's a pity. It's a pity I've got no way of keeping that cool for tomorrow. So it's also a pity I don't have a dog at home to give it to. Right, that's me done now, eh? Yep, it's that time. Kick back, chill, watch the fire, hit bed once it gets dark. I'll be up early in the morning, and yeah, I'll see you soon. Well, it's only been about 15 minutes since I finished eating that chicken, and the weather's really turned it up. Wind's picking up, we're getting some really big gusts up in the treetops. It's blowing a gale, rain starting, and I think I've heard a little bit of thunder, so we could be in for some interesting, bit of an interesting evening. Might have to retire to the hammock a bit early, I think. We'll see how we go. Yeah, I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up. There is definitely some rolling thunder getting closer and closer, coming in from this direction over here, somewhere this way. I suppose worst comes to worst, I could always jump in the car. That doesn't really count though. I can't do that. That would be cheating though, wouldn't it? If I jump in the car. We'll be right. We'll be right. We got the hammock. And I suppose too, in an electrical storm in the hammock, I'm not earthed. Is that right? Is anyone an expert in those things? Because I'm no expert in that. That's for sure. If I'm in the hammock, technically am I not earthed and I'm safer in an electrical storm? It kind of makes sense to me. I don't know. Anyway, see how we go. All right, it's coming in. I'm going to retreat to the hammock just to be safe. All right, we're in. Oh, and it's pissing down. I don't know if you can see me at all, really, can you? I don't know. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, we'll wait out the storm, see how long it goes for, huh? Oh, there's some lightning. Because I've just realised, aren't you also not supposed to be under a tree in a lightning storm? And I'm tied to two of them. Okay, see how we go. Alright, the lightning's getting a bit closer. It's not right on top of us yet. There's still a couple of seconds or a few seconds between flashes and thunder. I can never remember what that calculation is for how far away the lightning is. So yeah, it's definitely getting closer though. Well, good morning. I know you probably can't see me. Hang on. Don't know if that helps. It's about, let's have a look. Just gone 6:30. And still raining, just on and off. Well, actually not on and off, it's raining constantly, but it slows and picks up. It slows down, picks up. It's been raining all night, 100% all night. However, that said, oh, and I am cold. That said, I think I probably had one of the better, probably the best sleep I've had in this hammock ever. So I don't know what's going on there. I definitely slept at least a solid 6 hours plus, I reckon. Easy without waking up. But I've been up, pretty much awake since now about 4:30 I think, and just listening to the rain and getting colder and colder and colder. So I still haven't replaced my inflatable sleep pad, so I don't have any thermal protection under me at the moment. I don't have an underquilt or anything, so yeah, if you're familiar with hammocks, that's a big issue. You lose a lot of heat through the bottom, so my bottom half in the sleeping bag isn't too bad, although my feet are a bit, I think one of my toes has lost feeling altogether, but upper body and torso and back, my back is just cold, so oh, excuse me. Oh, so it's time to get up. It's getting a little bit lighter outside. So I'm just thinking I'm not going to worry about getting a fire going in the rain or anything this morning, although the warmth would be nice, but yeah, I'm not going to worry. Although I do think, as chance would have it, I've got possibly, I think I've got a gas stove in the back of the car. I might be able to use that to make some coffee, which would be good. That'll help me warm up. So I'm going to put on my cold wet socks that I've got here and my cold wet boots, and I'll get up and start packing up camp. Oh, good morning. How good is car camping? I've got a bloody kitchen. I should do this more often. Nah. Have a go at that. You reckon the ground's a bit hard on the old out and good pegs? That's the worst one. They all come out with a little bit of a bend. That one's pretty bad too, but yeah, ground's a bit hard. We're just about done that. We're just about done though. Alright, there we go, camp's all packed up, back to how I found it, with the addition of some extra, an extra stack of wood. I'm not going to worry about covering over or the fire or getting rid of the stone ring, because that was already there when I got here, so obviously other people come here, so I'll leave that for them. I've made sure the fire is well and truly out. It was actually still a little bit warm this morning, and I've probably enough that I could have maybe worked to get it going again, but yeah, anyway, I've put some extra water on that and made sure that's now cold and 100% out. So we're right the way back to the way we found it. So I'm going to head out of here. It's still nice and early. Like I said, it's only just 7:30, so I'm going to take the opportunity to do a bit more exploring for a location for a bushcraft setup or project or whatever. And look, could I do it here? Potentially. There's some spots where this road obviously used to go through there, where it's all overgrown. I walked quite a ways down there yesterday. There's a couple of spots down there that are actually viable, and I could do something there, but I want to be patient, which is not one of my best traits. I normally like to just, you know, I'm chomping at the bit to get into it, but I'm also trying to realize that if I'm patient, I'm gonna find the right place that does tick all the boxes. I want a place that's relatively flat, obviously actually flat would be easier, because if it's on a slope, then I'm gonna be building a raised floor, which I don't mind doing that so long as the materials are there, but flat would be better. So somewhere flat, somewhere where there's a bit of a clearance between the trees, because I'm not going to be cutting anything down, even in this forest, which is it's a state forest, it's not a national park. I've looked up the rules. You can't cut anything down, even if you go and get a firewood removal permit. That also means that you can't even cut down standing dead trees. So you can only use deadfall stuff that's already on the ground. So there needs to be plenty of materials. I'd like there to be a supply of stone. I would like there to be some water. I thought with somewhere like this where I can be quite accessible to a vehicle, then I can be just bringing water with me, but I think it kind of defeats the purpose. And ideally I'd like to do a setup that's good enough that if I wanted to, I could go and stay there a week, you know, and just take in minimal food, be able to stay there for a week and have plenty of water. So I want water. I'm hoping with water is going to come clay. It just opens up a whole new world, and I'm really excited, and I really am chomping at the bit to get at it. I've already made a couple of online purchases for stuff that I'm going to need, tools and things. Yeah, I want to get an axe. I haven't done that yet. So if you go to my Facebook page, Alex Does, I put up a picture of a carpentry axe that I'm thinking of getting, so go and check that out, and give me your opinion on that one. Also follow us on Instagram, Alex Does No Expert on Instagram. We can communicate there. I'll chuck pictures up there of upcoming videos and all that sort of stuff, and then let you know when videos are coming out, and we can have a discussion about this sort of stuff. I think that'd be really awesome, where we can start to work to build a community. That'd be really nice. Anyway, so I'm getting out of here. I'm fingers crossed, wish me all the best for getting out of here. I've really pushed my little Subaru, as I said before, to the limits. Certainly, well, I don't know about to the limits, but further than I've pushed it in the past. Wish me luck getting out of here. I'm hoping that thunderstorm and lightning storm that came through last night and all the wind and everything hasn't brought down any trees across the path and all those sorts of things, that I don't get bogged. And that I actually remember how to get the hell out of here, because like I said, it's a bit of a labyrinth of dirt road. Anyway, thank you very much for watching through to the end if you did. Please like, please subscribe, please share. I'll see you on the next one. See us on the social medias. Go and like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram. See ya.